everyone, I'm Oguremi Fumilayo Jumoke, Early Childhood Department from University of Lagos. I'm on the street of Lagos to ask parents about childhood illness in children, about child abuse and breastfeeding. So we want to know parents' view about all these things. Now to the street. At what age do you think parents should stop breastfeeding their children?
If parents should try at least a year.
Okay.
Because like my children, they had their own breastfeeding a year and a month. My two daughters, a year and a month. And number one, I noticed it gave them a sharp brain. They are very, very sharp, and among their mates, I know what the gain and the benefits. They don't sick all the time. By special grade of God, by my first daughter is a SS genotype, and she's in SS2 now. She don't normally run crisis. I breastfeed her for a year and 2 months. It was the second one that I breastfeed a year and a month, and I'm seeing it in their life. Like my first daughter, she was the best student in mass association in this last session. She received award both in Lagos State and at Abuja. So I know it's the gain, though it might be pain then. Because of her, I stopped working as an office girl. I have my certificate, but I couldn't work because I want to create time for them. And to the glory of God, I know what I'm gaining now.
Wow.
So it might be pain, but I received the gain.
All right, thank you very much, ma. Ma, what can we do to reduce childhood illness in children?
Part of it is what I'm saying. If there should be a campaign, and it's a determination. Because if you determine that this is what you want for your child, because my senior sister, she advised me then what the step that I can do, what I should do for this, that if I know I will not be able to do for the other one, I should not do it. And when I yield to the advice, like in breastfeeding, I decided to leave my work. But most problem we are having now, these new parents, they want to be a working class. They want to do what the husband is doing. One has to submit. If you are a wife, you need to submit to your husband. Your income might be little, but it's when you are parenting is a work, it's a determination. You commit, it's a commitment. You have to commit yourself to what you are doing. Nowadays parents, they don't commit, they don't have time like that. Even nurses that are telling us don't do this, before you know it, in 2 months they started giving their children milk.
All right, thank you very much, ma. So what should parents do? Now, some parents feel it is only the work of the mother to take care of the children. So what are the roles of the father? Are they supposed to take care of the children too?
If you want to deceive ourselves, mother has a major part in nurturing and in bringing up the children. Like now, husband can provide money, but not all men that we have time. Like I want to go for antenatal, I want to go and collect immunization. If you go for immunization at health center or general hospital, you hardly see men for that. It's a woman work. Women have to be dedicated, committed to this work. Father have their role. Their role is to provide and help in one way or the other. Maybe I want to go to a general hospital or health center now. If my husband can take me with car before he leave the house, if he cannot, he can provide money to carry cab or bike. But mothers, they have a major role.
As parents, what can we do to reduce child abuse in our community?
I think especially here in Lagos, as a parent, you should look out more for your children. In our environment, who are you keeping your baby with? Who is staying with your baby? Like if you are not at home now, who is taking care of her? Is it the house help or the neighbors? You know, and you can only trust yourself. Sure, you understand? Like me now, I have a girl. I don't leave my girl to go to any other neighbor or all these boys and come and sit on my lap. I don't. Then I let her know that this part of your body is your own. Your breast is not that thing. You call it by the name, because even if you don't tell them at home, they understand. They will know that this place is called breast, there's vagina, you know, all those things. That let her know that anybody that touch you, tell mommy, or you alert somebody. Don't be scared. And I think child abuse, most of this thing lies with the parents.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma. Ma, at what age do you think parents should stop, as in mothers should stop breastfeeding their babies?
That's the individual this thing. Like me, I prefer, you breastfeed your child for at least the first 6 months. Breastfeeding without water. That's exclusive. Like, you don't add water. Even when the child wants to bring out it will just come out easily. That's the way I brought up my own daughter. Then from 1 year plus, I believe as long as the child begins to walk, you can stop breastfeeding. But anything 6 months, if you do exclusive 6, 7 months, 8 months, you can. It depends on your work. But if you are a free person like me that I'm doing my own business, at least you can still continue giving the child up to like 1 year, 3 months max.
All right, thank you very much, ma. So what can we do to reduce childhood illness in children? Things we can do to reduce childhood illness in children.
Well, our environment must be always clean, because children, especially the toddlers, they can easily pick something on the floor and put it in their mouth, and you will not know. Even those that are going to school, in school they can go to toilets without washing their hands. So you have to educate them from home that, okay, when you finish using the toilet or you have to wash your hand with water, and always have Dettol or any antiseptic soap at home, or make sure you wash your hand. Then if your daughter is growing up or your child is growing up, make sure you take them to health center. All these places, they are cheap. You don't have to spend too much money to take care of them. In health center here now, free immunization and stuff like that. But majorly, our environment must always be clean. Our house clean, and lecture them, teach them how to wash their hand when using the toilet.
All right. From both parents, who do you think should take care of the children more?
Taking care of children, the major this thing lies more on the woman, because children are tend to move closer to their mother than the husband. But it depends. Both parents, they have different tasks to do, but training children, me, like my daughter now, she knows that anything she do that I like to easily, but her own dad does not spank. But where I vex, the daddy might just it's not up to that, and but majorly is woman, the home, children. But the financial aspect of it, majorly, the men will always do that.
From both parents, who do you think should take care of the family most, and what is the duty of the father in the family?
Normally, the responsibility of taking care of children rests on both sides, but normally father has the financial role to play, while the mother has the normal role of taking care of the home front. So
all right, thank you very much, sir. Sir, what can we do as parents and an individual to reduce child abuse in our environment?
when it comes to the issue of child abuse, I thought religious has a role to play. We are like religious. Like me, I'm a Muslim, and I want to nurture my children right from childhood with the Islamic premises and teachings. So once you are able to engage your children in religious practice, it has a long way to do. They normally upbringing depends on both parents, both the father and the mother. So the way you take care of your children right from the upbringing, the upbringing has a really important aspect of life to play. Like if you don't take good care of that, the monitoring the way, the kind of friends they keep, the kind of peers they keep, the kind of things they do, you have to culture them. Your children, they want to go out of the X-axis, but as children, as parents, you need to culture them. You need to give them a good cultural upbringing. So when you're able to bring them up right from the childhood, It's the way you train your children that they will grow.
What age do you think parents should stop breastfeeding their children, their babies?
I think breastfeeding should be up to, if you are doing exclusive, it should be up to 6 months. Then I believe after exclusive, a year is okay.
But ma, when you will look at it very well, some parents just breastfeed their babies for like 3 months and they will stop. What do you think can cause all this thing?
I feel it's not okay for the baby's health. But if you come to them, what causes it is some of them are so busy. If you come to Nigeria, the way things looks very now, people feel like going to their work and then keeping the baby with milk and the nanny at home.
And what are the effects of maybe that exclusive breastfeeding in children? What are the things that will do for the baby?
But the children, they benefit it a lot if you come to exclusive breastfeeding. I feel any child that is being done that do exclusive breastfeeding, by looking at them, they look very okay, they look healthy. It's good for their brain as well. It's good for their health. It prevents them from some certain sickness even without immunization. So I feel it's good for their health.
Thank you. Ma, as parents and individuals in the community, what can we do to children to reduce child abuse in our community?
I just feel child abuse